And yet again, another week has flown by. I mean, absolutely flown by. I hope everyone is well and still keeping safe in this strange times we are having at the moment. So yeah, back again at the BGA. We've still got the truck on loan from Ballymore stores. That is going to be going back very soon. So yeah, we're going to get rid of this silage and we're going to do a little bit on the farm. We've got a couple of things to do. If any of you did watch the episodes last weekend, I do apologise. Episode 15 I was streaming and then I lost internet connection completely. Come up saying could not connect to server, so it kicked me off completely, so that's why episode 15, hashtag 15, ended abruptly. So I did make another video just after, which was only about, I don't know, 13-40 minutes long, and that's Shamrock Valley hashtag 15 times 2, the second little part. So like I said, I do apologise for what happened, but these things sometimes can't be helped. So what we're going to do, without crashing as I always do, we've just got to quickly pop down to farm 2. Field 32 is absolutely bombarded with weeds, so we're going to go to field 32 and just quickly give out a spray of some herbicide to kill the weeds off. As you can see, field 38 is coming along nicely, apart from the patch. We back up a little bit. Apart from the patch there, you can see on the right hand side that we missed. That's quite good. It's like a perfect triangle. But anyway, strange one. Obviously, if you have been watching my episodes, or you haven't, I'm quite a lover of the John Deere, so I've got 3 tractors on the farm and they're all John Deere. Different models, you know, 3 different John Deere tractors. I was down the stores the other day and I was actually approached by a sales rep from New Holland, and they said, oh, we know you're a John Deere fan, and you know all your machinery is John Deere and all this, and do you ever consider going anything for that? Not all of my machinery is John Deere. Obviously the implements aren't all John Deere. Obviously the harvesters, Massey Ferguson, you know, I've got bits and bobs, but yeah, the tractors, the 3 machines I've got. So I've got a JCB wheel loader. Yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. And I was saying, would you ever consider, obviously, going from John Deere to something else? So what they have done, they have actually, and free of charge, absolutely free of charge, they have lent me one of their fairly new, well, it's a new tractor, the New Holland look. So this is actually like a demo. I suppose you could say maybe trial hours, but it's a demonstrator. Hasn't done any work, absolutely gleaming. So yeah, we're going to have this New Holland for I don't know how long. It's got the skinny narrow tyres on for crop protection. So yeah, we're going to go and herbicide field 32 in our little demonstrator tractor. See how we get on. Like I said, I've got no reason to what's the word, shy away from John Deere, but if I can get this free of charge and do a bit of work on my fields with it, I'm going to do it. So I don't know, hours come completely full of diesel. I don't know whether when I do return it, when that will be, if I've got to fill it back up, but yeah, so that's quite good. Never driven a New Holland, never used New Holland equipment, so all the weeds in there, look. obviously from previous videos, Peter had a case, and then he had a quite an old New Holland for a little while, and as you know, I've now took his farm over. So yeah, I've never particularly myself gone for the New Holland, but yeah, we'll just see how we get on. We're going to give this a quick spray. It's not a massive field. Give us a quick spray with herbicides. As I say, to kill the weeds off. Field's coming along nicely anyway. This is soybeans as well. Yep, so the field's absolutely bombarded with weeds. I'm just going to get rid of them. So yeah, nice looking little tractor, blue seats, nice detailed inside. Yeah, we'll see how we get on with it. So it's not the biggest tractor, it's not the biggest horsepower tractor by far, but yeah, I don't know if I will shy away from John Deere completely. Like I said, we'll see how we get on with this. And we'll see what I think. Yeah, we're going to get all this done. A couple more bits to do. So we've got to take the truck back to Ballymore stores, which I mean they've done me a favour as always. Oh look, we've missed the how. So that another little patch has been missed, which is like nearly a perfect triangle. Don't know how I managed it really, but there you go. So it's not going to take us too long to get rid of the weeds in this field, and we can let the soybeans keep on growing. Generally, I find you only need to give the fields one going over with the herbicide. The weeds don't tend to come back too often by the time the field is ready to grow. If you're playing seasons, because I've only played seasons once on Sussex farms, pretty sure that the weeds are an ongoing occurrence. You sort of get bombarded by them in my experience, 3 or 4 times I had to go over a few fields, obviously because the fields take longer to grow, you know, seasonal, but obviously we're not playing seasons on this. Top right hand, we're a lot better off than we was last episode. Obviously stuff processed on both the BGAs, the biogas plant at the stroke of midnight, so money has gone up, but obviously like any farm, any business, you have overheads and outgoings at the same time. Obviously I've still got Peter and Joe working for me, which is obviously handy dandy. I'm pretty sure, yep, field free. Peter and Joe are up there harvesting the soybeans in field 3. Field 1 has been done. Field 3 is what they're on next. Field 15, 16, 17, 18 need to be harvested. Field 38, as we saw earlier, needs to be done, and field 19 and this field 32 will be the last 2 fields. Oh, field 37 needs doing as well. I have made a start on silage again, cutting grass and getting that up to the bunkers, so that's coming along nicely. Yeah, it's a bit of a long-winded affair, the old silage, but we do make good money out of it, so it's worth doing. As you can see, the money from the last episode has bumped up quite nicely. We're going to get some more silage in the BGAs. Stroke of midnight, we'll get paid for that, and then obviously we're going to have our free digestate, which I said before, it's free as such, so I could theoretically use that for next fertilising on the field. But like I said, I've never used the manure spreader before. I do like using it, just the idea of having to load it up and do that. But I said the digestate, which we potentially get for free, I could say use that as a free fertiliser, or I can just sell it straight away and make money off it. But yeah, it's So it's a bit odd being approached by a sales rep from New Holland. Like I said, John Deere I love, but I appreciate all the other equipment. So yeah, we've got this little tractor on demo for a little while. So we've just made use of it. So free of charge. Then it's not going to cost me a penny to have this machine on the farm. So yeah, we're just going to see how we get on with it. So we've done our herbicide on field 32. So that's all the weeds killed off. Lovely job. Oh, we'll park this up. So yeah, it's a nice little tractor really. So I don't know, I've only used it the once, so I don't know what's going to happen. If I like New Holland, who knows? I might trade in one of the John Deeres and go for a bigger, more horse-powered New Holland tractor. Who knows? Opportunity block one object. Right. Well, we're going to take this truck back to Ballamore stores because it's their truck and we've done what we need to do with it. I have got another load of silage to get rid of. I might just, instead of taking that to the BGA, I might just sell that one load. There's one load already loaded in the truck, and I've got another load, at least another load back at farm 1. Oh, headphones falling off my head. What's going on there? I seem to be getting bombarded with thunderflies. Obviously it's turned a bit warmer, a bit mild, and yeah, I'm just getting bombarded with thunderflies in a minute. Yeah, we're going to take this back to Ballamore stores. My truck is already there, ready to be tipped. So I'll probably pop back and get another load of silage, but so I think I'm just going to sell that straight away. Just get a little, just top money up a little bit. So, yep, so I appreciate them letting me use their truck. Find a home for it somewhere. I might do. Yeah, their warehouses are empty. Might park the truck back in the warehouse for them. Put the cover back on. So I get it full of muck. Oh yeah. Leave that there. So yeah, it's nice. Nice truck. Nice to have used it. Nice trailer. And what we'll do, we've got a load in my trailer. Like I said, we'll be probably upgrading this truck at some point, but that's going to be in the near future. I've got no real reason to upgrade this truck. It doesn't get used that much, and it does the job it needs to. You know, it's good enough. Good enough trailer, good enough truck. So an old truck, but obviously when Peter owned it, he had it refurbished. Could do a bit of a clean. Yeah, nice little truck. Proper old school. That's what we like. Right, so we're going to get back to farm 1. Our little symbol, I think Peter and Joe have stopped harvesting for some reason. So we might have to stop in there at some point and just get them going again. Okay, field 1's done. My first field of soybeans has been harvested. They're now field 3. So they've got plenty more to do to keep them out of mischief. So while they are doing that, I can get on and get other jobs done, which is good. What's the time? 20 to 9 in the morning. So, you know, we started fairly early. We started at about, what's it, 10 past 6. Still quite dark, so nice to have a bit of light now so you can see what we can do, see what we are doing. It's back. Yes, early downfall on this truck is its horsepower. I mean, as I said before, we're empty coming up this hill. We're struggling. As you can see on the right hand side, field 5, I've started to cut the grass with our newest addition to the fleet, John Deere, of course. Obviously you can see my other tractors there in field 6, which would be the sheep pen, but we haven't got no sheep. That field's been cut. There probably is some grass in that trailer, but it's not full. So yeah, I made a start. So we finished that. We've done obviously the field now on the right hand side at farm 1. That's all been cut. That grass has all been cut. So that's done. So we've done 2 fields. Field 5's coming along nice. Oh, we've done field 7 as well. Field 7's been done as well. So that's all good. So, what's that? I know what I've done. Oh, I seem to have left some grass there for some reason. I wasn't too sure about what I could put in the silos. Some silos you can put all sorts in. Yeah, I clearly thought I could put grass in the silo, but I couldn't. But obviously the bucket's been left there, so at a later point we're going to have to move that, because it's obviously blocking the silo at the minute. Yeah, didn't take. Some of the silos do, some of the silos don't. Obviously this one does not take grass. No worries. Like I said, I know we've got at least another load here, or a load in a bit. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell this. I'm going to sell this directly, just to get a bit of pennies in our pockets, as they say. Stick that there. Run round into the JCB. This has been a good tool. Some of you. This has been a good tool. Some of you, sorry, I had a message pop up. Some of you might remember from a very early episode that we had one of these on lease when we first started doing silage here in Farm 1. Obviously, across the road, we've made the other bunkers, with the manure shed there as well. But yeah, we had this machine on lease in red. It was quite nice, and because I was using it more and more and more, it just seemed apparent that it was going to be an easier and cheaper option to obviously buy one myself. So I've got my own. This is my own machine, but obviously you can have it in red, black, or the JCB colour, which I've gone for. And it's good clean. Yep, twin wheels, front and rear, oversized bucket, which has seen better days. But yeah, this is a good bit of kit. This has been, you know, a godsend to the farm. It really has. So, like I said, there's going to be, it's definitely going to be another trailer load. There might be a little bit left over, but yeah, like I said, we ain't going to cry about it too much, and we're going to sell this straight away. So let's get this done. Get this done, out of the way. It never takes too long to fill up this trailer. Because I say with the oversized bucket, I mean, it's a crazy capacity. So with the other tip option on this bucket, I mean, it's ideal. Oop. Great camera skills as always. Lovely. Let's get this done. So we've got a little bit of music playing, so that's all good. How much is left in this bunker? Yeah, it's going to be more than a trailer load, but like I said, we can, as always, as I always say, we can sort that out at a later date. So I need to go and see Peter and Joe on field 3, see what's going on there. Keep them working, keep them out of mischief, as I say. Oh, I don't know if anyone did watch last episode. We done a little bit of forestry work. So we had JCB and a little log trailer, and we had the tractor with log protection around it. Let's try this full look. Lovely. Yeah, we've done a little bit of logging, and we had some in the back of the pick. I cannot believe from what we made. Well, I've gone to a bit of a bigger scale for logging at the minute, bigger machines and all that, which we're going to go to quite soon. So we're just going to finish off. So by taking this down, but we're not going to go to the BGA with it. We're going to sell this directly at Ballymorey stores or Ballymorey Bowers. Don't know what we'll get for it. Not as much as what we do from the BGAs, but I said you have to wait till the stroke of midnight, which is usual. I've probably already said that. We all know how much I like to repeat myself. We'll do. Get this back down to the stores. Tip this. We'll go and see what them two Herberts are up to. Like I said, that field's done. Grass field there, we've now started, so that needs to be finished, which I will do probably, as they say, off screen. Yeah, like I said, I really enjoy this game. I really enjoy this map, but obviously now I'm back at work, finding time during. I mean, sometimes if I do manage to get back from work about an hour early, which is quite rare, I do sometimes just pop on here for a good hour or so, but obviously just to you know, wrap up loose ends and get things put in place, because like I said, I enjoy doing these live streams, so I like to have it all set up for when I do stream. You know, I don't want people to get bored when I watch this. I mean, I don't find it boring at all. I could do the same, like I say, game promotion, I could do the same every day on this and I wouldn't get bored or fed up with it at all. But obviously, people who are watching, I understand, you know, once you've seen anyone do baling, it's like, yep, that's baling. When you've seen anyone do silage runs, yep, that's silage. Harvesting, ploughing, cultivating, seeding, fertilising, you know, all that, forestry, all these aspects you can do, you know, but there are different ways of doing things. But like I said, I don't want people to get bored. So anyway, let's see what we get here. So top right hand corner, let's see, Oh, yeah, we'll go and see them. Let's see what we get. So not we're going to get a great deal, but it's a little bit top the money up a little bit. Let's see. So 13,226. You know what? As I always say, I'm not going to grumble at that. I'm not going to grumble at that at all. That's good. I'm happy with that. Well, yeah, of course I'm happy. I mean, you always want more. Yeah, everything's coming along how I wanted to. Like I said, all the fields were prepped, ready to rock and roll. That's why I started getting grass cut for more silage. So, you know, while fields are growing, you can crack on and get a lot of silage done. Yeah, you know, all these grass fields are now ready to sort out again. It is quite a long process, but it is worth it. There are quite a few good grass fields. I mean, I could plough all these grass fields. And you know, put whatever crop I want. But never really done a lot of silage on map before. And so as I've started doing these live streams, there's just things that I wanted to try. You know, and I'm not perfect at everything. No one's perfect, and obviously, you know, you see me make mistakes, and you know, that's the way it is. That's the way it should be. Nothing worse, you know, people watch this and think, oh, he's a bit of a smart ass, you know, he tried to do everything perfect and that, you know, hasn't made any mistakes. Well, that's, you know, that's rubbish. I said, no one is perfect. We don't live in a perfect world. Leave that. No, we won't leave it here. We'll pull it back. We'll leave a JCB down here for now. That's fine down here. So that could do with a wash. Right. Do need to move that grass out of there. Let's go and get the, well, I call it, you know, it has got a specific name. I call it a buggy. It's been in the workshop, had a little bit of maintenance done to it, so we know it's all good. I do all my own maintenance. Did toy with the idea of having an as they say, an on-site mechanic, but generally I'm quite lucky. Things don't go wrong, break down that often. So, you know, one thing I have done, I've left all the lights are on in this bit. So yeah, you can see this is coming along. A lot of this needs needs a good clean up. But once they're to a level which I'm happy with, I shouldn't be far off really. By the time I get them last grass, this sort of harvest of grass, as you would like to say, done, this is definitely going to be more than full. Then this can be covered and fermenting the silage, and it'll be a case of getting this one full. It's amazing how much you can get in this really. Then all this will be cleared up, all the overspill. Yeah, anyway, we need to turn the lights off because we are burning diesel in these, what I call them lighting towers. The company that I actually work for in my day-to-day job, we deliver these we deliver these lighting towers. That's what we call them, a lighting tower. So we need to hook up to it. Cool. And I'm pretty sure if we fold it, there we go. And that's turned the lights off. Whee! Almost lost it. So that light is now turned off. Maybe I should have brought the mast down a little bit. topple over this. There's a lot of overspill. Get this one turned off. I might bring that one down a little bit. I believe it's this one. Is that bringing the mast down? Yeah. So we fold that. That brings the legs up. Lovely. I think it's got a flashing beacon on that. Yeah, it has. That's pretty cool. Unhook from that. We still got quite a bit of manure in there, which is good. Oh, what have we got here? Is that fertiliser? No, that's herbicides. We've got two. That's handy to know. Two more. They've got specific names, and I can't remember the life of me what you call them. They've got a specific name. Oh, yeah. Bother trying to remember. So, same again. We'll let this one down. You can see. Go all the way. Fold that. The lights off. Lovely job. Topple over again now. Woo. So that's them all turned off. Lovely. Not wasting diesel. Them on whole time. I don't need them on now because I did do a bit of night work, obviously, to get them all done. Golden. I do apologise, I've just got a text message through on my phone, just got a reply. It's my girlfriend. There we go, sorry about that, sorted. She's just on her way home, and obviously it doesn't bother me, but I don't want her to burst through the door and say something, I don't know, not saying anything rude, but to say something while you lot can, obviously you can hear. Anyway, we need to go to field 3 to see what these Herberts are up to. Oh, looks like something's going down. What are they stopped there for? The harvester's trying to come through. Oh yeah, we've stick out there. We've changed. We've got rid of our old tipper trailer. I can't remember the make of it. Ridiculous, I should know. And we've gone for this. Obviously a much bigger capacity, but the tractor can still pull it, which is good. Yeah, it's a nice nice trailer. Anyway, we need to sort these Herberts out. Let's see why they've missed that bit there for. Well, I can always come round and have a clean up. So what we'll do, we need to get them going again. We'll get them set up so Pete and Joe can carry on. They've done well. They've done just under half the field, so I ain't going to grumble too much. Might just make a strip along the bottom here. So he's struggling to turn around, I think, because the tractor was there. That's what it possibly was. No, doesn't matter. Hoping that bit just done. Half full as well, so right, there we go. Peter and Joe can crack on. Lovely job. I'm going to head down into the forest. So yeah, I don't know if you can remember from the last episode, which if you've only now tuned in and did watch Shamrock Valley #15, I apologise again if you haven't already heard that. Obviously I had a bad internet connection, and didn't like last time, it buffered and went a bit pixelated. Actually kicked me off completely. It said cannot connect to server, and the episodes they ended really abruptly. So like I said, I've done Shamrock Valley #15 times 2, a little 13-14 minute video just to finish off last weekend's episode. But yeah, we were doing some forestry work in that. So on a small scale, chainsaw, strip the branches with the chainsaw, chop logs up with chainsaw, obviously tractor, trailer, another tractor which we use to load up the trailer. So we've done it on a small scale. I mean, you know, only see me do one load. Well, I've gone probably a bit overboard, and I've leased, yeah, I've gone a bit, so I've gone overboard with this, but I have leased, so we've got the chainsaw still, which is good, you know, lovely, but I've gone for this, so it will obviously cut the trees, strip the branches, branches, all in one go to whichever length I desire. I think up to 10 meters. Other machines do go long. Let's have a look. 4 meter, 5 meter, 6 meter, 7 meter, 8 meter. Yeah, 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter. So we're doing that at 4. So I'm pretty sure other machines like this do cut to a bigger length. We've gone for this. We've gone for the big, instead of having the jaws to pick the logs up, the log fork we want to call them, we've gone for the big bag handler, which weirdly enough does pick up logs. But I did find, I did pick up a big, well, basically I set everything up like it is now for this live stream. Started loading, or we'll go on the truck in a minute. Started loading this up with this. Probably picked up, I don't know, let's say 10 logs. It became very unstable when I got near the truck, and basically this was already half loaded. It tipped everything over, tipped the truck over, all the logs fell out, that fell over. Yeah, it was a right pain. So I obviously had to come out of the game, start again, get it all set up again for the stream. But anyway, we got there in the end. So yeah, moving on, I've obviously leased this. So this is, you can have obviously the bigger bull bar on the front. You can have the fairings on the side, wind deflectors, so you don't hide all that up. But obviously the colour, chrome, you have whatever you want really. I do love the flashing beacons. Obviously we are parked on the road, not a busy road, but the beacons are on. So I've leased this, obviously the trailer. I mean, yeah, I've gone to a much bigger scale this time than last episode, but I thought, do you know what, why not? I haven't used it yet. It is, yeah, what a bit of kit, absolute bit of kit that is. So yeah, what we're going to do, I think there are some logs, but there, you'll see, this is a big bow handle with straps. Is it realistic picking these bows up with this? Probably not as lifelike as obviously, you know, it would be, but it does, so that I can pick all them up. Look at that. But I've done this last time and it all got very unsteady, and I said I end up tipping the truck over. So if it happens now, that was right at the beginning when I wanted to start off. Obviously got a little bit glitchy now, because it does when you get a lot of logs on there. Let's can't believe I picked all them up. So I mean, is it lifelike doing it like this? Probably not realistic, but it is so much easier. I found with the foot, what you want to call it, the log bail, the log grab, I was lucky to pick up 2 at a time. You know, this is so much easier. It really is. Well, I say easier if I try and make it look easier. But yeah, is it as realistic picking up logs like that? Probably not in the real world you would do it like this, but and I didn't even know what is the matter with me? Tongue tied. I didn't even know. I'm just chuckling at myself. I didn't even know that it would pick the logs up. I know it picks up pallets, so it did come out for the big bag, or the big bags mod, seed bags and fertilizer bags. Yeah. So I get a little bit excited. Can't get my words out sometimes. A little short dumpy log here. Don't really know what that's doing. Oh no, it's not. Hidden in the grass. 80% full, the harvester. So I'm probably going to have to pop back to unload that, but that's no big drama. One thing I do find about Massey Ferguson harvester, it's very slow at unloading. Very slow at unloading. Sorry about my brilliant camera work as usual, hiding the trees. So anyway, let's get this fired up. I've only used one of these once. Turn it on. Like I said, obviously having to cut the trees down with the chainsaw and strip the branches. Yes, it's a nice way to do things, but this just eases the process a little bit more. Oh, didn't really see if any cars were coming. Too late if they was. And there we go. Such an ease then. Brilliant. Absolute brilliant bit of kit. You know, as you can see, you can soon wipe out a good chunk. Come back a bit. You can soon wipe out a big chunk of forestry, you know, with this machine. One thing you got to watch out. I have already tipped this over as well. As you can see, not the greatest. I must say it's all a learning curve. I need to lift this up a bit. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. It won't be the first time I've said that. Bring it out a bit. There we go. So I don't want to make massive piles. Like I said, sometimes when you pick up a massive pile of the logs, it all starts to go a bit Pete Tong. Yeah. But yeah, as you can, like I said, you can soon. There's a lot of stumps in front of a stump. You can soon wipe out a good old chunk. I'm pretty sure the more I use this, the more better I will get. Like I said, no one's perfect. No one want to be. There we go. Swing that. One thing we will say, have to be a bit wary when you're swinging it as it's coming down, to say you can topple the machine over. So, right, we need to cut. Well, they've got a full tank on the harvester. we're gonna have to sort that out at some point. Right, let's turn that all off. We are. Oh, that's another thing. When you're in, you can either have your in-cab view, or you can have this view. So it's quite good if you're interested and you want to know that. What we're going to do, we'll just pop back to field 3. Get them Herberts sorted out again. Sometimes I get the impression they need their hands holding the whole time while they're doing anything. They're probably jealous that I'm doing forestry and using all this big machinery. Anyway, we're going to get the harvester unloaded. What's it got here? Oh, there's really some in this trailer, isn't there? I forgot. So there'll be a few bits I'm going to have to go over. That doesn't matter. And I presume, yep, that, yeah, the pipe is over the crops. I don't really want to drive in the crops, because as we all know, I've got crop destruction on, so just driving that little bit there. You can turn this off. So look, I've killed them crops now. You can turn that off, but it's what I always say, it's the realism of it all. Spin this out, but you'll see what I mean. This is a nice harvester, but it takes so long to unload. And you just sit here now. It's like an endless amount. While that's doing that, I'm going to have a quick drink. Much better. So yeah, I don't know if any other harvesters you can open the door. I mean, this door on this side opens fully, and that door doesn't open fully, but it does open. You can even see. There. Let's see which one it is. There you go. The door, it's on the latch, obviously, like a window, so it does open a little bit. And that opens fully, which I like. But yeah, it just takes a very long time for this harvester to tip, but you know, it's no big drama. This trailer's going to be nearly full anyway. Yeah, that's going to fill that nearly. You soon take that away. Lovely. See the fan on the back of the harvester spinning around? I mean, all the detail. Radiator fan. I think that's called I think that bit's like called the auger where it's tipping from. I'm not 100%. Anyway, look. So, put the pipe in. We'll get them on their way again. Let's see how full this trailer's got to be nearly full. 90%. So we could take it back and tip, but obviously I need to move that grass. I'll take it back and tip it. Could do. I want to get on with the logging though, really. So that grass does need to be moved before we tip in the silo. Well, we can. So Pete, I don't know where. Obviously, Peter's cracking on over there in the harvester. I don't know where Joe is. That's why I've had to come over and just sort this out. But there was a. So yeah, there is the garage down the road, so maybe he's popped to the garage to get a bite and eat. I mean, what is it though? It's quarter past 9. Breakfast, I suppose. Coffee. I mean, if he brings me a coffee back, I won't grumble too much. So, let's get across here. So Peter and Joe, they're all sorted now again on field 3. The trailer does need tipping, but Peter's away. Look, harvesting. We'll have to just come and clean up. So obviously, once these fields are all done, it'll be the same process again. All prepped for another crop. So I've done all soybean. Don't know what I'm going to do. So there's all the weeds growing. There's all the weeds growing in this field. Look, nice. They're like poppies, but they are classed as weeds. So well, classed as weeds. You know what I mean? They look like poppies, but they are the weeds on the field on the game. So whether they're meant to be poppies or not, I don't actually know. But yeah, next harvest. So I've done soybean. I don't know what to do. Wheat, barley. I'm probably tempted. Maybe you don't get much money, but I'm obviously want to get animals. At least, I mean horses, cows, pigs, sheep. Whether I have them all on the farm, but obviously at farm 1 it is cows at farm 1, the main cow shed. Obviously across the road on the field you've got where the sheep pasture would be, and at farm 2 is where the pig farm would be, and the horses. I think chickens are there as well. Whether I will have livestock on both farms or just livestock on one and look after one, I don't know. But that'll be something we will do at a later stage. Yeah. So this is when you might see it glitch out a bit. I found when you were picking up 2 quite big logs, when it got a bit unstable, and like I said, I was trying to set all this up for the stream and it just tipped the whole truck and everything over when I got near it. They're not wobbling at the minute, which is a good sign. Oh, a little bit glitchy, which it always does. Oh. But isn't it just mad how you can pick these logs up with this big bag handler? Just seems so much why I've never done it before or even tried to do it. I think I actually watched another YouTuber do it, and I think I tried it and it didn't work. And I was a bit disappointed. I'm sure it was on console. Play on PC, but generally if I'm watching farm simulator videos, it will be on the PS4, which I'm on, you know. It just makes ease of loading quicker. I mean, you could clear, if you spent a good day on just doing forestry, I mean, you could clear quite a bit of this. So let's see if it will pick all them up. Shall we have a go? Let's pick them up. Wherever it gets a bit unstable. So I mean, is it, like I said, is it lifelike? Probably not really, but you know, you do what you got to do. It's good to try these things out. Never know, they might do this. They might pick logs up like this. Like I said, so many different. There was a new mod come out for a new log trailer. Forest equipment. So you got that one. You got your shredders. Make wood chips. That might be something I'll do next. You got your little trailers. See, I could have gone for this. This is an in-game trailer. Obviously you got that one. bit more of an American style. Nice trailer, nice gap between. I think that's the one I had on the last episode. Not a bad little trailer. Obviously you've got, these are really good. You can have if you've got a big farm, a big room, you can have 3 or 4 of these. Let's say 3 or 4, 2 or 3 of these hooked up together, so you can have that. You can have your dolly. You can have that. And you hook that up to that. And if you really wanted to, I'm pretty sure. Well, you can see it all. That's all the bits, all the components separately. That is it all together. I mean, it's so big you can hardly even see it in the shop. Look. So you've got the dolly on the front, the first section, the back section. We've just got the back section, if it makes sense, as a normal, you know, semi-articulated trailer. That is all together, and I think you can extend. So you know, you can have. Yeah, it's balmy. This is the new one. You can change your rim colour, your main colour. Let's put something quite bright so we can sort of see it. So you can change your tyres, obviously. This is, oh yeah, front protection. So the grille, or the headboard, you want to call it, you either have that or you don't want it. This is where it gets interesting. So you've got 3 times 4 meters. What I understand is there are, what is it, 3 sections of the trailer for 4 meter logs. Yep. Then 3 times 5. So is that 3 sections of the trailer for 5 meter logs. And then you've got 2 sections of the trailer for 8 meter logs. And then you've got this 16 meter. Well, like I said. Well, I presume of a lot of the big trees are going to be nearly 16 meters tall, if not a bit more. It's quite a long trailer. So I didn't go for this, but yeah, it's something to think about. It really is. Without even thinking, I've just put this truck in the John Deere colours. It's my go-to colours out of all the colours. Look. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's a really good mod. So I was going to go for something like this, but so the Griffin, the V8 Griffin, I haven't used it yet, so I thought I'd go for that as a truck. But you can go for this. This is quite a nice bit. I'm pretty sure it's got a trailer hitch. Yep, so you can hook up to a trailer. So that's not a bad way to go, is it? Obviously you can have this. Nice bits of kit. This is for smaller trees. Pretty sure it says that at the bottom. This machine can cut down trees. No, very large trees cannot be processed. So obviously I went for this one. You can go for that. That's quite a beast. Obviously all the different wheel configuration, eco track. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, there's a lot of options. Anyway, I go on and on. Just wanted to, if people say, some people might have never played this game or new to the game and don't realise, you know, that these logs are a bit of a mess. So look how the straps have gone now. They've both gone to one side of the log. Doesn't matter. Still picking it up. So I do love them flashing beacons on that truck. Well, it's going to be a little bit glitchy and slow when we drive down the road with this. Lovely, it fell into place. I wouldn't say where I wanted it completely, but brilliant camera skills. Oh, this is the same, yep. So you've got in-cab view, and then you've got right at the end of the mast, look. Yeah, not a bad way to go, is it? Let's see what this is like. So in cab, I will struggle. It's not much different from this view, really. A little bit closer. So there we go on. Not bad. Like I said, it doesn't take no time at all to load this up. Really doesn't. We're going to get these last few logs on. I'd say we're going to get all these on easily, and then we're going to go down to the sawmill and yeah, see what we get. So you can see I've made quite a hole in here already, as they say. You could just, if you just want to do forestry, you could just, you could just plough through this. It's quite a big forest actually. It's only because some maps have more than one forest. This is the only forest that I know of on this map, but it is quite big. So it still would take you a good amount of time. Obviously over the other side there is quite an incline. So obviously you struggle a bit more. Obviously I've started here because it's quite flat. Make it a bit easier for myself. Yeah, I'm loving it. So I'm wide and it's going to pick up. Oop. What am I doing? It's going to pick up that random log. No. Next time, look how it's picked them three up. One of them's not even. One of them's underneath. Okay. But we get it on the trailer. Thing is though, is it going to be too wide? I'm thinking now they're not going to fit in. Yeah, I'm going to have to drop them two. Get this one. Got it. Magic, that floating in mid-air. Does make me chuckle. Yeah, I'm gonna get them last couple on, and then we're gonna go use our new truck. Well, our new truck, but it's leased. But yeah. Oh, there is three more. There's a couple more I've seen buried in the grass. Right here somewhere, aren't they? There they are. Lovely job. And as usual, I've just looked at the time, and as usual, I've been blurting on for ages. Oh, there's 3 logs there. Are they going to fall out? No. One more. Yep, so we're going to get these down to the sawmill, and we'll see what we make. But yes, as always, like I said, weekly videos, long videos. Like I said, I don't want anyone to fall asleep, bore them to tears. Obviously different for me because I'm actually playing the game. I think there's some little offcuts down there. It's not a bad little load for me. I find it so much easier than using the, I don't know what you call it, the log grab, whatever you want to call it. Worry about if they're going to be a little bit unstable because it's quite a high load. We'll do. Park up. I don't know if I can do the straps from here. Yeah, I can. So that's that strap. Lovely. So they're all strapped. Oh, looks good. Let's look inside this. Yeah, so ready to go down. Some nice lights in the back of this truck. Sounds good as well. Yes. Lights, look at all the lights. You will not be missed in that. And you've got all the lights on the front, obviously. Turn the flash off. So you've got your side lights. My side lights are on. Your low beams and your high beams. Flashers. I mean, if you didn't see, and the colour, if you didn't see that coming down the road, there's something wrong with you. You can put the Michelin Men on the roof bar. I've just got them on the grill at the minute. Yes, what a bit of kit. Oh, another let me do it all this way. You can lift on the trailer, you can lift the rear and the front axle. Yeah, it's quite heavy. Yeah, it is quite heavy. I'll probably show when I've tipped this, we'll put them back down. If I'd have gone for the 3-axle, the 4-axle track unit, you can lift one of the axles on the truck as well, track unit on the truck, but I've just gone for this 4x4, we're going to go for the 4x2 or gone for the 4x4, so it's 4-wheel drive, lovely. Anyway, let's go, and we're not far away, turn them off now, we're not far away from the sawmill, so yeah, it's going to be a little bit glitchy to the logs. I'm worried about it being a bit top heavy, because I know when I've done bales before on a trailer, the higher you go, it's very unstable. You go around corners and yeah, you panic. So it's a bit glitchy. We're going to take our time. We need to rush. We ain't far away. But yeah, went for this colour scheme. Went for this colour scheme. I think it looked good. So I could have gone for the chrome wheels all the way around, but I thought I'd go for the orange and the white. I'm not even touching the throttle. I'm going to take it as gingerly as I can. I do not want to tip any of this over. We're cutting the corner, but excuse me. This field on the right, field 10, the one straight ahead, field 11, I own these. I know from a previous episode we done haylage bales from these two fields. Made a good little bit of money. Bales don't make you mega money, but the more often there is, the better, obviously. So it's going to be interesting to see what I make out of this. What we made, whoa, can't see them in the trees. Went up on one side of the wheels then. I thought we were going to tip it over. I've not been happy, chappy. Look at that, it's very unstable. I mean, this is a design for this. I'm not much, you know, I'm not over height. Put indicators on that. Yes. Whoa. Yeah, because I cut that corner. Yeah, so you obviously you cannot go like a complete nutter. And all the dust kicking up. So that's another little thing I like, detail. Anyway, we'll put some flashes on because we're going in someone else's yard. Gate, as always, should open. Oh, that trailer I showed you, that last trailer, that new mod, that does tip itself. It does tip to one side, so you can tilt it to unload. Sorry, I had a bit more drinking. So I know on some of the, I think on FS17, you actually tip the logs into the river, into the lake, wherever you would call it. So if you didn't have a self-tipping trailer, you used to have to, if you could, I found I used to back the trailer down the, that's quite a slope there, but on the other one I back the trailer down the slope and actually put the trailer into the water itself, and then the log could disappear. Excuse me. But obviously at this sell point it's all changed and it's just literally a press of a button. So yeah, let's get rid of these and see what we get. Might do some wood chips next time. Yeah, we park this in here. You can see the logs, look there, in the water. Right. Do the straps. So, as always, top right hand corner, just look so we can see it, let's put it there. Background orange cap, top right hand corner, see what we get. Just over 33 grand. I mean, come on. That is pretty good. We're going to have a look at the lift axles, which I said about a minute ago. So we look at the rear and the front axles. Oh look, there's some logs still in there. It's a bit strange. Got the logs floating on top of the trailer. So we sell them again. There we go. Wow, just over 3.5 grand for them. Yeah, what I was saying, we're going to look. We'll look at that, the rear axle and the front axle of the trailer. But now we've lifted both of them. So in the middle axle of the trailer, you didn't see it. I'll drop them down. There you go. Rear axle and front axle of the trailer dropped and lifted. So if you'd have gone for the 3-axle version of the tractor unit or 4-axle version, you can lift the axle on that. But so I didn't bother. So yeah, happy days. As always, made good money out of that. That's good. Right, so I've just noticed the time. Long stream, so I think we're going to call it a day there. We've done a bit. I've got Peter and Joe harvesting still in field 3. Obviously you see me put a bit of herbicide down. You see me getting the grass fields done again for silage. You see me get rid of some silage. Obviously last episode you see me do some forestry work on a smaller scale. We've just done some now on a bigger scale. You know, that was just one load and made, like I said, we've made what, about 34 grand. Well, with the, yeah, we would have been about 35 grand altogether. So 35 grand we just made for one load of logs. You know, you do that for all day long and you're going to make serious money. So yeah, I'm going to call it a day. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't bore you too much. So quite a long video. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't subscribe, please do. And if you want to comment, feel free. And as always, thanks for watching.